it happen together. All right. So let's get into today's lesson, which is marketing for introverts. Okay, so let me know right now in the comments if you have your own business or want to have your own business or have your own side hustle, or whatever it is. What is your current marketing situation? Is it non-existent? Is it that you have started it and you're trying to figure it out? Is it a work in progress? Or is it that you are on the path? And by on the path means that you have areas for improvement, but you are getting more and more clear every day about what you need to do. You don't feel like a chicken with its head cut off. A horrible analogy. Sorry, chickens. You don't feel, lost and confused anymore, but you're not there yet. And that's okay. That's a good place to be. Where are you? Are you like, well, what is marketing? Like, where are you when it comes to marketing your mission, your magic, your mojo, your products, your programs, your services, your things that you make? Greetings, Goddess Keisha. Goddess Keisha's in the house all the way from the UK. Hello, Goddess Keisha. Yes. So we're talking, Goddess Keisha, about marketing for introverts. And if you haven't shared this conversation, please share it with your own tribe and your own folks. Marketing for introverts. All right. So marketing is basically just how you get the people that are your soulmate clients and your soulmate tribe to know about what it is that you put in the world, right? The things that you're creating, there is a market for them, a soulmate tribe, a soulmate group of people that is excited about what it is that you're offering. And if there isn't, then that's not a business, right? Or if it's something that you don't want to do, then you have a hobby and not a business. But if you are wanting the things that you feel called to do to be your business, then you need a marketing plan. And it's a lot less complicated than it sounds. And the beautiful thing is that once you find things that work, you just replicate it with each product, with each service, and you just tweak it as you go along. All right. So I see some of the goddesses from my tribe in the room, like Goddess Giovanna from my Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood, Goddess Shane, Goddess Allison. And the cool thing is that in that program this week, we are starting our launch program, how to launch like Beyonce. And so the person who asked this question, I don't remember who in the Facebook group, I'm going to find her, but whoever asked this question about how to market for introverts, how to market and put yourself out there when you don't want to be putting yourself out there, she is going to win free access to this course. So ask your questions in our Facebook group. If I do one of these free sessions about your question, you will win a related Spiritpreneur business success, make it happen program. So woo for that. All right. So I have 8 tips on marketing if you are an introvert. Now, you want to, first of all, before that, I want to just talk a little bit about what it means to be an introvert, because much of marketing advice is aimed at extroverts. Like a lot of it is like, just put yourself out there and keep putting yourself out there and keep being seen and keep being heard and keep being out there and go. And, people talk about networking and go to events and go to whatever. And you may be like, oh my God, make it stop, make it go away, right? People think that, as an introvert, it means that, okay, you don't want to be around people and you hate people. And I think it's the opposite. I think introverts, we love people in nice, controlled doses. And we love specific people, our people. Like you guys, my tribe, what? Like we could hang out like forever and ever and ever. And I would never feel drained. But, for me as an introvert and also as an empath, right? And an intuitive person who is very sensitive to energy, as I know the majority of you on the line are also empaths and intuitives and very sensitive to energy. When we are around other people's energy and we're very porous and we haven't properly grounded ourselves, and if it's a draining situation with, people who are knowingly or unknowingly energy vampires, oh my gosh, it can suck the life out of you. So the first thing that I want to tell you is pick the right tribe of people that you want to be in service to with your business, your products, your services, right? If you are wanting to be like, here's an example. If you are a raw food coach and the people that you want to, chances are that you're going to pick a tribe of people who are into health. And if you like to talk about health and being healthy and the environment and caring, like that will be inspiring to you. Don't pick, if you are into raw foods and you're a card carrying member of PETA, don't pick like a tribe of like people who are hunters that you want to sell your programs to, because they're going to draining and you're not going to like them and you can't stand them. So don't pick people that you can't stand or people who are going to be draining and don't know that they're necessarily draining to be your soulmate tribe and your soulmate clients. Pick people that you want to be around, like Goddess Shane, who earlier, was sharing with us her word for this coming year, unshakable. She is going to be teaching people how to have the confidence of a showgirl. She's a showgirl in everything that she does. Who is that going to attract? That's going to attract women who are wanting to be more confident, women who are wanting to be more bold, women who are wanting to put themselves out there. Like, what a fun and incredible offering. It's going to attract the kind of people that she wants to be around, okay? So number one, make sure that the tribe that you are putting yourself in alignment with is a tribe that you want to be around. Now, I say this is key because we are a tribe of helpers and givers. And I know in the very beginning, before I was aware of this, like I was like, okay, I want to, it was probably like my unique guru proposition, which is some language that we use in the Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood to mean what you put out into the world. My unique guru proposition was something like, I want to help like, broke and depressed and miserable, sad, people to be less so, which is a great calling for somebody else. It's not a great calling for me because I didn't know how to ground myself. And all I was doing was taking on their energy and then being sad and depressed and feeling broke and broken because I wasn't able to help them in a healthy way. So it was not healthy for me. So you also have to know what is healthy for you and your mental health. There's nothing wrong with, please, there's many times that I have been, in need of somebody who is going to come in and be able to uplift and help, broke down, sad or depressed people. But it can't be someone who is going to get sucked into that energy and feel vampirized by it. Got that? All right. So now let me get into the tips. So number one, spend solo time by yourself before or after big marketing things. So for example, speaking, is something that is a great way to market your programs and products. And it's also a great way to build a tribe, to be around people who are, to spread your message into the world. Before you are speaking, whether it is digitally like we're doing here or on a stage, which is how I see a lot of you to be, even if you don't understand or see that yet, or in whatever remaining bookstores that are left doing signings, etc. Before and after those events, take time to ground yourself so that you're able to give more, so that you're not resenting the people while you're there signing their books or whatever. All right. Number two, play to your strengths. So find low interaction techniques. You don't have to go to a party and be giving out business cards or whatever, like it's 1992 or whatever, no offense to business cards or parties. Like there's still like, it's very powerful to do in-person marketing. But if that is not something that feeds you, then limit it in your marketing plan. All right. Use things like email marketing is great. Podcasting is wonderful. If you don't want to be on camera, let's just hear the melodious tones of your voice. It doesn't have to be, your podcast doesn't have to be you interviewing other people. It could be a tips podcast where every week you share a scintillating tip about your niche and it's just you. And how awesome is that if you don't want to be here talking to us face to face, right? Or interviewing people or whatever. Like, I love doing those things, but some people hate doing those things, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to do it. You can do blogging, the written form is still very, very powerful. You can do short videos. So again, you don't have to do live videos. Live videos are the best way, I feel, because I love interacting with my tribe because my tribe rocks. I have y'all. Right? So yeah, I love being live with you. But if you don't want to do live videos or you're not there yet, do short pre-recorded videos. Grab your phone and do your videos. That is fine. Do webinars, which you can do as pre-recorded webinars. You know, this is something that we've been doing lessons on in my Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood over the past few weeks. You know, do pre-recorded webinars. That's a beautiful way to help people to launch and sell, you know, what it is that you offer, your magic, your mojo, and your mission. You can, writing books by itself is not only a great way to get your message out, but it's also marketing. So if you are writing a book, or if you have books that are out there, ebooks, physical books, whatever kind of books, there needs to be on everything that you put out other ways for us to engage with you. Look, here is the box for my very broken up version of the box for my Sacred Bombshell Self-Love Journaling cards. On the back, this tells you about the cards, but this is also marketing. It says, Abiola is also the creator of the African Goddess Affirmation Cards and We're Manifesting Fertility Goddess Manifestation Cards. Learn more at we'remanifesting.com, because the amazing, beautiful, incredible goddesses that are interested in the self-love journaling cards would most likely be interested in those other offerings as well. Okay, so, and that didn't take me showing up in anybody's living room. You know, it's just taking advantage of everywhere where you can tell us about yourself. Tell us about yourself. So if on your Twitter, your Facebook, or whatever, there's that little bio space, let us know who you are, who you be, what you sell, what's going on. Tell us those things. All right, so number 3, this tip comes from someone called Paul Jarvis, who I love reading his stuff. He says, he calls it scheduling your bravery. And I love that, because that is totally what I do. Schedule your bravery. The way I'm meaning it here is, if you, for example, public speaking used to be terrifying for me. It was a weird conundrum. Sometimes we have this weird stuff, right? Just stuff, because I think we're trying to put ourselves into boxes we don't necessarily fit. So the box was for me that I love speaking. I love being on a stage. I felt more comfortable on a stage than I did with people, in person, but I felt terrified of being on the stage simultaneously. Anybody else feel that? Right? And I wanted to do it. I loved doing it, but felt terrified of it at the same time. So I had to schedule my bravery until it became second nature to me. So it was like, okay, I know I have a 4-hour window where I could go and be confident at this event and get on stage and rock it. And I can go home and curl up and have some hot chocolate and turn off my phone and deuces, right? You can limit it. Schedule your bravery. You know, like, okay, how many hours can you take? Like they say, you know, you have the balls to do it. I say you got the ovaries to do it. So, you know, how many hours of, you know, having the ovaries to get in there and make it happen are you willing to give yourself? Schedule your bravery. All right, number 4. This is very important. Don't be a democracy. I say this all the time. I am not a democracy. And by that, I mean, you know, when you interact with people in your comments, if they don't like what you're saying and they think that they can come at you from the left and say all kinds of crazy things to you, oh, no, I'm sorry, delete, block, goodbye. You know, a lot of times we think that, you know, because we're generous and caring and loving people, that you've got to be there for everybody's foolishness and respond to them, or say, you know, I'm sorry you were offended by this or whatever, or you don't need to do all of that. If you want to, that's cool. If not, like I said, block, delete, delete. You are not a democracy. I am not a democracy. I do not pretend to be a democracy. You know, I preemptively block a lot of people. Like, I see what they're saying. I'm like, I don't even want you to accidentally show up on my timeline. So you haven't even tried to follow me, but block. Because I have to protect my own sanity and well-being. So if it is already challenging for you as an introvert or just as an intuitive goddess in the world to put yourself out there, right? It's already a challenge. And then here come people, you know, telling you whatever or trying to look at you sideways. Block, delete. You don't have to be a democracy, you know? I am not a democracy. Number 5, focus on the other people. Like that makes so much of the angst go away when you focus on the other. It's not about you. Like that was so freeing for me. My business is not about me. It's about you. My cards are not about me. My cards are about you. My coaching programs, my retreat to Belize is not about me. It's about you. Like how awesome. No pressure because it's about you. It's me serving you. Like that's awesome. Number 6, my allergies are going crazy. I don't know why. I had flowers earlier, but I threw them out and I feel like the lingering, I don't know, dander or something. Excuse me, that was gross. All right, number 6, share. Oh, yes, share where you are confident. The things that you are confident about, share them and share them generously because you may be an introvert, you may be an intuitive, you may be, you know, thank you for the hearts. You may be, you know, someone who would rather not share, but there are some certain things you feel confident about. So share those things. You know, is it, you know, your babies or your kitty cat or your house or your, you know, childhood or whatever it is? Thank you for the hearts. The things that you are confident about, share those things generously. And your sharing is marketing because we're getting to know you, and people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. Number 7, automate. Automation is your friend. Oh my gosh. Automate your emails, your automate your newsletter if you have one, automate your social media whenever possible, your blog posts, automation. And last but not least, number 8, one of the things that introverts do best is listen to your clients, listen to your customers, listen to your tribe, and then just give them what they're asking for. Like, what an easy business model. Listen to people. They will ask you for what they need and give them what they're asking for. Like, oh my gosh. Like almost everything that I've done like in the past 3 years was me listening to you, my awesome tribe, and giving you what you asked for, which is awesome because it serves you and it serves me and it's amazing, right? So I create global retreats because you said, I want to get together with other amazing women like me. Done. I create Spiritpreneur Warrior business programs because you said, you know what? I want to create a business like you where I can be anywhere in the world and do what I love and be around amazing people and, you know, answer my calling. Done. Right? So listen to your tribe, listen to them and serve. So those are the top eight ways of marketing for introverts. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, in our vision board challenge. Oh, let me answer Goddess Aurora's question. How to join the Pinterest group. The Pinterest group, Pinterest does not allow an easy way to follow and click a group. You have to ask for a request. So I think Goddess Aurora, I'm trying to remember, I feel like I sent you a request. So check all of your spam and all of that. The easiest way is come into our group at imanifestmagic.com. Follow me on Pinterest at pinterest.com/AbiolaTV. I cannot send you a request unless you are following me. And then I will put in your name. If you don't have like a common name or your email address, a lot of people were like, my name is, you know, Mary Jones. Well, there's 700 Mary Joneses. I don't know which beautiful Mary Jones is you. So put in your email address and send you a request. All right? So very easy breezy, beautiful we are. All right, my goddesses. So happy second day of 12 days of blissness. I will see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow's class is how to convert followers into customers, followers into dollars. So let's talk about that tomorrow. Check your emails and I'll let you know. If you're not on my email list, you can sign up into this program that we're doing right now, this free challenge at unblockmyvision.com. Then you'll be on my email list. All right? Woo! Be seen, be heard, be a vision board making movement. Namaste. Yay! Best job in the world, I tell you. Best job in the world. Yay.